It's my favorite grip. Okay, called the Kimura Seatbelt. One situation of where we can get into the Kimura Seatbelt position is if I pass the guard. Sometimes when I pass guard and I've came around his head here, this arm's trapped. Okay, and this is really good. Sometimes though, as I'm coming around, he kind of rolls over on me and gets to here. Okay, so he's here. Okay, this is good though. I want to take my chest and get low here. Okay, so I'm like trying to like steamroll him forward like this with my chest. I'm not laying on top of him. I'm behind his shoulder. Okay, when I get here, a standard seatbelt position is here. Okay, I'm grabbing my own wrist here, my own hand, and pulling him to me tight. And this is really good if I want to try to take the back. I can try to take the back from here, but this can be so much better. Okay, ever since I started doing the Kimura seatbelt, I rarely get a standard seatbelt position unless I just grab it on my way to get this. All I've got to do, and it's super simple here, is I grab on the wrist here. Okay, I don't need my thumbs. I'm not grabbing with the thumb over. I'm grabbing just like I would a Kimura grip. Okay, grabbing here on the wrist. This hand is under the arm, comes over. I grab my own wrist here. I throttle my wrist. I reverse throttle my wrist and pull him to me here. Okay, I'm still driving in with my chest. All right, so right now, Steven's locked up. Okay, I've got pressure on him, and right now I'm not even driving in with my legs or anything. I'm just kind of on him and holding him. Okay, this is great for control. All right, I can post this leg up if I want to and drive in harder to keep him rolled over. Okay, what's so great about this grip is, for one, he can't use this arm at all. It's got the other arm trapped. Okay, and for self-defense purposes, like for law enforcement or just if you're defending yourself against someone that you're not wanting to hurt. Okay, if it's not a violent type situation, say it's a significant other or a family member or someone that's got out of control, and you're not wanting to sit here and try to hurt them, but you don't want to get hurt yourself, this is excellent. Okay, because right here I've got this control on him. Try to move, Steven. Like, get away from him. He doesn't have many options. He can't reach in his pocket to grab anything. Okay, he can't bite me. He can't knee me, kick me, anything. He can call me names and that's about it. Okay? And then I'm going to squeeze him. So I'm here like this. All right? But for jiu-jitsu purposes, for scoring and getting in a better spot, or if it is someone that I'm trying to take out, okay? Or say he's on something. Say he's on some drugs or something. He's super strong for some reason and he sits up and he starts coming up and I can't hold him down. He just put himself in a worse spot. Okay, so if I want to put him in this position, I'm going to set him up myself. Okay, and we're going to go over a few options from here that we can do. I'm going to take this, I'm going to post this leg up here. Okay, I'm going to keep my arms tight, and I'm just kind of cradling his head with my elbow here and setting him up. Okay, from here, all I'm going to do, this leg just comes around, and I just fall over. Right here. Okay, now my bottom hook is in, my dominant hook is in. The top one can come over really easily. If for some reason I can't, I can always just hook here and hold it. Okay, I get both these in. This is 4 points in a competition. Okay, now what's really good is, watch, this hand that's on top, that's keeping this, I can release and grab the hand. Don't grab the wrist, grab right between the wrist and the knuckle joint here. I'm going to switch to there. Your leverage is so much better. Okay, so I'm going to switch this grip. This hand shoots back to the shoulder here, and I can get the one-armed rear naked choke there. Okay, or grab collars, whatever you prefer. That entire sequence, I'm staying extremely tight. He can't get away from me. Okay, even if he's bigger than me, stronger than me. I've got kids in the kids class that can hold me down pretty well with this technique. Okay, as soon as I get here, if he starts trying to roll back into me, I want to keep his arm and get here. Okay, I grab the wrist. This one comes under, grab, reverse throttle, pull him to me, stay tight. Okay, right here. So I just want everyone to get into this grip right now. Okay, we'll do the back take here in a minute. Okay, I want to get comfortable with this grip, and then we'll work on setting him up and going from there, okay? All right, so I'm going to show you two different ways to go for the back. Okay, I briefly showed you one way. I'm going to show you another one as well, okay? Someone asked you a good question too, like, what if you pass their guard and they just kind of hip escape into you here? And this is good for Steven. You never want to turn your back to your opponent, but people do all the time just trying to get out of the position. This is where I'm going to come more under the head here. for this style of control, okay? This pass is like, say I'm doing like a cross grip pass here, and I'm coming around and he rolls here, okay? This is where I'm coming around, Kimura Seatbelt. All right, so let's just start from here. We've got this position, he almost got away from me, I've got him locked in. Okay, the first one I said is we set him up, or he sets himself up if he's really strong, okay? Now, the leg I've posted up, okay, a lot of people feel like you're gonna go this way and start trying to throw this leg over just because it seems like it's top side. But this one, all I'm doing is coming around and just falling over, okay? Staying tight, throw it up, fall over. Someone also asked, what if he leaves his arm down? You trap his arm. If his arm is dangling here, you get his arm, great. Get your hooks in, that's one less thing he has. I switch my grips, bring this back, and I'm in tight for the choke. Or I can go in for the collar and start working my chokes here, okay? So that's the first option. I really like that one. Okay, that's worked really well for me. I've used it a lot, competition in here. Okay, another option we have though is, and I think this is what Clay prefers, this method, and it works really well too. I've got my grips. Okay, on this one, instead of trying to set him up, and say you just can't set him up. Okay, so you're having a hard time like getting him up here. Okay, I'm gonna take my right knee, I'm gonna put it under his head, like I'm setting him right in my lap. Okay, as close as I can get right here. Okay, now I've got this really good grip, and everything's tight, so I can pull him really easily. Okay, so now this leg is the top hook now. Okay, I'm putting my top hook over. Okay, which is normally not what we're gonna do. But with these grips that I have, I'm going to pull him in my lap, insert the top hook, which now becomes the bottom hook as I pull him over to here. Okay, now my top hook can come in and insert. Okay, the thing about that is I come here and I've came around this way. Now I'm on the non-dominant side for this choking arm. Okay, that does not mean that you can't finish this choke though, just because it's the non-dominant side. We've covered that, I believe, last week, a lot of the non-dominant side chokes, okay? You can still attack the lapels. I can still switch off here and get this one arm. I can switch the collar here. I can always bring him back this way. A lot of good moves from there. Got some other videos, vlogs that y'all can review all the different chokes from that. Okay, so we're here. Let's say that I don't feel comfortable taking his back, or I just want to do something different. Don't want to go for the choke, okay? Say I tried to choke him earlier, he's hard to choke. I've got enough points, I don't need him. Well, I'm just wanting to do some damage, okay? From here, what I can do is I've got this pressure for it, I'm stepping up here. Okay, all I have to do is, the only thing I gotta do to change from Kimura Seatbelt to Kimura is this. Okay? So now I've got pressure down on his neck here. I'm gonna step around with this leg, I'm gonna pin my shin over his arm here. Like this, okay? So I'm pinning here. Now, some people put both knees down when they do this and connect to the arm here, okay? I know Sam likes to show posting this leg here up and into his back here, and this works really well. That way he can flatten his back out, okay? So I like to do this too, I pinch in with my thighs. Okay, now, a lot of people on the Kimura, I don't want to get too in depth, a lot of people they try to pull this up and hit the Kimura, okay? If I try to pull straight up, he's going to have a hold of something doing this, okay? I highly recommend if you're going to go for the Kimura to pull out this way first, okay? His grip, the weak point of his grip is right here. Break the grip, connect to your chest, don't bring it way up here, connect, easy tap. If I try to pull up this, he's holding on to his gi, it's not going to work. Pull, out, up, boom, there, okay? So that's option number one I've got here. Also, I can come over this way, here, step over the head, go for the armhole, okay? At any time, I feel like he's trying to get away or something, I can collect the head and I'm back in the Kimura Seatbelt position, okay? I come here, I take the back, I'm here, he hops out of my leg, I come up, okay? Great options there, okay? Great option. For anyone that's really interested in the self-defense aspect of this, okay, this little combination here of attack is really good for wanting to take out your opponent without actually having to hurt them, okay? So if Steven is coming in with like a punch here, I always want to protect my head, whether I'd say 90% of attacks on someone just trying to fight is just a big swing, you know. Okay, keep straight, swing, whatever it is. I always want to protect my head, vital areas behind the ears, you know, my chin right here. That's where I'm going to get knocked out. You know, I don't want to get hit right in the eyes either. So I'm covering here. Okay, so I get low. He's punching at my head, so I want to take my head offline. I get low. I step in here. I step in, and I body lock. Now it's a lot harder for him to hit me. This is where I'll step behind, pull him over to here. Now look where he's at. Roll him over, one more seat. Oh, and I'm here. I can control him. If I need to go further, I set him up here, and I finish it. He's got about 3 or 4 seconds, and he's out. So if someone swings at you, boom. That's why I love this position for competition, self-defense, you know, law enforcement, whoever needs to use it. It's great control. It's safe. They're in a horrible spot. You're in a great spot.